Have you ever forgotten to install Counter-Strike Source when playing GMod? Well, one of the most iconic memes and issues in the game is now fixed. When Garry's mod officially released back in 2006, it was built on Valve's Source engine. So, most of the maps and mods today rely on assets from Valve games like Counter-Strike Source, Half-Life 2, and Team Fortress 2. Players without Counter-Strike Source installed would run into the missing textures, leading to the popular "you forgot to install Counter-Strike Source" meme. This issue required players to either purchase Counter-Strike Source or download community-created content packs. In the late 2000s and early 2010s, the meme really started to pop off as videos and other content were made around this issue. But now, finally, after 18 years, coming up on 19 years after GMod's release, this has finally been fixed. At the moment, it's currently in a beta update, so if you really want to try this out right now, expect it to be officially live soon. Taking a look at the new changes and patch notes, they stated directly that they have added Counter-Strike Source content to Garry's mod. This includes separate VPKs with models, sounds, and material/textures, which are mounted if you don't have Counter-Strike Source mounted already. They specifically mention that the version shipped with GMod does not have any music, voiceover, duplicate content, or any of the maps. There were a bunch of other fixes, like links that went to dead Valve websites, and added the key value leak fixes from the TF2 SDK. They also added Half-Life 2 Episodic Content as a fallback and enabled it by default in the spawn menu. So it's not just Counter-Strike Source, but the Half-Life 2 episodes as well. This is overall a great update. Counter-Strike Source textures and models will now come with GMod out of the box. The only things not included are the maps, music, and voiceovers, so there is still some value in owning Counter-Strike Source yourself. If you still decide to mount Counter-Strike Source, GMod will load from that instead, just like it used to. Now you might wonder how this relates to Valve, and well, they are the ones who actually made this missing texture many years ago. They even talked about it and how it grew a lot larger than their own game in the Half-Life 2 dev commentary from 2024.
To catch this bug more reliably, we created an error texture that would be visually unmistakable and generated automatically whenever a texture failed to load. This gave rise to the now iconic purple and black checkerboard texture, which has since taken on a life of its own well beyond Half-Life 2.
Now remember, this update is in beta, but expected to go live for GMod soon.